Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Psycho-Pass Season 1, Episode 4. And last episode, there was this murder spree that was going on in this plant with drones, and there was this guy that was getting bullied, and he turned out to be the one that was killing people. And Kogami came out with this plan that he wanted to try, and the inspector, Kinosa, I think, he didn't want to try it, but Akane wanted to. And then after they were done, she was like, Kogami was enjoying the hunt way too much or something or other. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. Before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/freedymini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. What the heck is going on? Is she talking about Akane? Is this for real, or is she like imagining this? Call me Phil. So it's a virtual. Okay. Nobody knows your mask. Strangely connected to him by faith? What does he mean by that? Is okay. I said I've been worried about her coefficient, whatever, increasing, and then this guy mentioned that. The toilet? Hmm. Ew. What the frick? Oh. So he was talisman? Yo. Whoa. Probably the killer. They're gonna go back to speak to talisman. Okay. Since she did it before. Oh my gosh. It's a coin. Commu field. I don't like scary things, so if this spooky boogie thing is like real, I'm not going there. Where'd she go? What happened? Huh? How the heck does she know? White crown? What the heck? I am so confused. If the spooky woogie whatever knew who she was, then wouldn't this guy also know who he is? Is that the dude that they're looking for? Oh, so he's not there. Mido-san? Girl, you in trouble. Are they trying to mess with the Dominator? Now, how you gonna know who's the real one? So they're just killing people like... I don't know, man. This Dominator stuff. Yeah. He's turned it around on you. Is he gonna kill her? Oh my gosh. yo, I don't even know how. I was so like confused about what the heck was going on in this episode, and then like the way. Oh my god! So he was behind it. Kogami's arch rival or whatever that we met in the first episode. What was his name again? Shogo, I think. That's the only name that I wrote down. So he's behind this stuff. Like, I was so not expecting that. And we started this episode with Akane talking to this talisman and trying to get advice from him about how to deal with Kogami, right? How to deal with him. And then the advice that she got was that she should just like throw away what she thinks about him. Try to figure out Kogami's like real character and stuff. Okay. And then she goes to the old man, Tomomi. She goes to Tomomi, and he tells her that if she tries to think like how Kogami also thinks, then she's gonna mess up her crime coefficient or whatever. And when he said that, I'm like, it makes me even more worried. I've been saying like this past few episodes that I'm worried about her crime coefficient becoming blurred or whatever in the future and stuff. So the fact that Tomomi just said this, I'm like, is that gonna happen? Is she gonna try to figure out how Kogami thinks, and in her doing that, it's gonna change the way that she thinks as well, and it's gonna affect her crime coefficient and everything? So I'm like, I got worried. And now the case this week is that this guy that's killed, and the guy turns out to be the previous avatar of Talisman, and someone else is playing his role now. So they're trying to figure out who that someone is. So they go into the Talisman virtual forum, I guess, and then they see the Talisman character go into another, or they call it common field. Yeah, go into another common field whose leader is Spooky Boogie. Who's Spooky Boogie? And she's sort of supposed to be an anarchist. People love her. And then when they go there, she notices immediately who Akane's avatar was. Like, she knew that she was the police, so she brought her into her own private world. Guess she's a chat room. The fact that all these things are virtual. Okay, so she brought her into this chat room, and then she tells her that they used to go to school together, like to look at the graduate photos. So that's probably, once they figure out that she's dead also, that's probably gonna be one way that they can try to find her real identity. So with that, during the meeting, she agrees to sort of set up this meeting or whatever to lure the fake talisman there so that they can catch him. But then that fake talisman knew that this was going to be some kind of setup, and then he had this guy in the meeting place that when Akane went in with the Dominator, like, they knew essentially that there was a police officer there, and then they changed the avatar of everyone there, and then like it pushed Kogami and Tomomi to use their Dominators to try to scan people and then like act accordingly. But there were so many people, and my thing is, some of them were like, okay, stun, and then one was like kill. And I'm like, maybe that person that they just killed, his crime coefficient just like jumped at that moment just because they saw the police officers there and they got, nervous, excited, or whatever, and that affected their crime coefficient, and just because of that, now they're dead. Like, that's my mentality when that happened. So I'm like, yo, you need to do something, man, about the system. But then again, that's how they've been living for a while now, so I don't know. So they did that, and it turns out that these people knew who Spooky Boogie, right? Yeah, Spooky Boogie was. And he just went in there and just choked her and killed her. And it seems like they're about to dismember her. Like, I think that's what they did to Talisman, to the first Talisman. So it's like, and then Shogo just like comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, yo, why is he behind this? What is he do? What is he trying to do? Why is Kogami after him? Questions, man. Questions. So do they just go around all these common fields and replace them with somebody that they think is better? It's gonna be better at doing that part of the thing? I don't know. Like, I'm confused. Or is Shogo some kind of facilitator? Like, he makes your dreams come true, but like, I don't like he's a hired hand, because he's the one that sort of like, wasn't he the one that unrolled all those things that they're gonna need to dismember the girl or whatever? So Shogo was just there reading a book by George Orwell or something or other. I don't even want to know if that's real. Probably he's a real novelist in real life and stuff, and probably that book will probably give me some kind of insight into who Shogo is, but I don't feel like doing all that. But no, he wasn't the one that unrolled all the medical whatever that they're gonna need to cut her up. Ooh, and then flush her down the toilet. Oh my gosh, what the freak? These people are crazy, though. They're crazy. I'm looking forward to like knowing what Shogo is after. Like, what's his role in all of this? So yeah, let's just go into the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/freemini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.